Hey everyone, welcome back to Modern Retro Gal. My name's JL in case you're new to my channel. And today we are going to continue with my top 5 favorite series. This time we are going to do high-end skincare. And everything here is cruelty-free. Some of this is vegan except for one product because I was misled by the company statement on Sephora. So this quite often happens when you are trying to purchase cruelty-free. Sometimes you can't always go by what a company posts via another selling platform like Sephora or Ulta. Sometimes you have to do a little more due diligence. Unfortunately, I didn't. And this product, as it turns out, is not cruelty-free. I am still going to mention it because this is a learning curve and a little learning experience that I am going to share with you. It really sucks because I really love this product. And I want to recommend it. I am going to include it just as like a precautionary tale. So technically this is only a top 4 with a 5th item that, as it turns out, is not cruelty-free after all. So excuse me, itchy eyes. So let's get started. I'm going to kind of go in order of how I would use these products. Again, I will let you know what is vegan and what is not vegan in this. The first item is actually a tie, and it's my channel and my list. So if I want to have a tie, I can. I can only find one of them though. I think I threw the other one away. So we're going to start with cleanser. I have a tie between the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular 2-in-1 cleanser and the, I don't know why I'm looking at this instead of talking to you guys. And the Confidence in a Cleanser from IT Cosmetics. So these two products work fairly similarly. I don't know if that was grammatically correct, but they work pretty similar. You know, the IT Cosmetics is not vegan, unfortunately. I wish they were vegan, but they're not, but they are cruelty-free. Juice Beauty is cruelty-free and vegan. The one thing that I noticed that pretty much as far as how they perform, the biggest difference is that when I use the Juice Beauty, I just have to make sure that I am more diligent with my pre-cleanse to make sure that I've really broken up that makeup and gotten a good chunk of it off with my pre-cleanse before I use this product. It does say that it deeply cleanses, removes makeup and tones, and leaves skin hydrated, feeling soft and supple. I find that if I'm not as diligent with my pre-cleanse, there is a little bit of makeup residue left, which makes me think that my skin isn't as clean as it could be. Whereas with the Confidence in a Cleanser from IT Cosmetics, just pretend like it's here, I don't have to. I find that it really does a good job of, even if I'm not as diligent with my pre-cleanse, making sure that my skin is nice and clean. When I go and tone and I rub the cotton pad, I don't find that there's anything left, so I know that my skin is nice and clean. Again, with the Juice Beauty, they pretty much leave my skin feeling the same. So it's just one of those things where I just have to work a little bit more diligently removing my makeup. I would recommend either one. If you only want to purchase vegan products, then I would go for the Juice Beauty. This size this is 2 ounces, at Ulta is $10, so you can try it out and it's not like a huge investment. I will link this down below. I don't know what the full size is because it's the first time that I've tried it, but I really liked it. The travel, like 1.5 ounce, I think, size of the IT Cosmetics is 12, I think, and then I think the full size is like 29, but I will link it down below. I also have a full review of the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser Cream and Eye Cream. I will link that video down below if you're curious to see how I feel about it. in more detail. So that is number one. Number two, this is from OLEHENRIKSEN. This is the Truth Serum. This is a collagen boosted with True C complex. So this is like a day facial serum. It does have collagen in it, so I don't think that this would be considered vegan. I think pretty much all collagen comes from an animal source. I don't think that there is a plant-based collagen source as of yet. I know that there are plant-based products that work similarly to collagen, but they don't really give the same effects that collagen does. Collagen is found naturally in our skin. I think that it's probably an animal human based product, that it's just not something that's found in the plant world. This size, which is half an ounce, is a great like tester to see if you would like it or not. This is $15. They have a larger size that is 48, and then they have like a jumbo size that's 72. So in the world of facial serums, high-end facial serums, this is actually pretty affordable. Even like that kind of general medium size that's 48. There are a lot of serums that have come out now from companies being sold at like Sephora that are really, really expensive. The thing that I like about this is that you don't need to use the entire OLEHENRIKSEN series to get the benefits from this product. This is a standalone product. It does what it says. There are several cruelty-free newer brands that have come out that are higher end, and the thing that I hear a lot about them is that you have to use their system as a whole, and everything is on the pricier side. So you are putting down a big chunk of money on your skincare, which is fine, but I feel like that's cheating. I feel like companies, if you're gonna create a product and you're going to make claims, that product needs to work on its own. It should not be dependent on everything else in the line to make it work. It shouldn't have to fight that hard. To me, that is the sign of a quality high-end product that I'm willing to spend my money on, is if it's going to work and I can use it with either lower, drugstore or other high-end products, because sometimes, my skin might not like everything in your line, and it might like something better in a different skincare line, and I want to be able to use what my skin likes and have it work. So this is one of those things. This just helps your skin look brighter, fresher, plumper. That comes from the collagen. It's just a really great serum, daytime serum to use. They have a really nice exfoliating night serum too that you can use on a daily basis, but I have something that's even better. So that brings up my next product. I didn't really know whether to put it in this category or the drugstore category, because it doesn't, this product is not sold in the drugstore. It's actually sold alongside other high-end products, but the price is actually cheaper than drugstore. So this is from The Ordinary. It is their AHA 30% plus BHA 2% 10-minute exfoliating facial. It's called a peeling solution. This isn't going to make you peel like if you went to like a dermatologist or a med spa and got like a facial peel. It's not that intense. This is basically a chemical exfoliant. So this is an acid exfoliant. It has both alpha hydroxy acid and beta hydroxyl acid in it. Is that right? Hydroxyl acid in it. If you have never ever used an acid, any kind of acid before, like lactic acid, glycolic acid, alpha hydroxy acid, if you've never ever used an acid exfoliator before, I would probably build up to this. This is very intense, to the point that I think Canada, it's not sold to the Canadian market because of the amount of AHA in it. Is, I believe what I had read is that that is only allowed to be used by, I think, a licensed dermatologist or esthetician, and so it can't be purchased like over the counter kind of a situation. So The Ordinary is working on a product that works as well as this, but fits within the Canadian guidelines of what can be sold over the counter. I don't know if this is true. I have heard that if you can't purchase it from The Ordinary directly through Canada, for Canada. But I have heard that if you go through like other stockists, you may be able to find someone who will ship this to Canada. I don't know if that's true or not. There are also dropship companies where if you can okay, sorry about that. My battery died, so I had to switch that out. So as I was saying, there are dropship companies where you can purchase this. They're US based. You can have it sent to that company and then they will ship it out to you. A lot of people do that to help with like shipping costs and to get around things like something not being able to be purchased in their country that they want. I don't know. If you're in Canada and you want to take that chance, that's you. You can do that. You can decide whether it's that important. The Ordinary is cruelty-free and vegan, except for I think like 2 products. And I think that they list it on their website. I have another in-depth video on this, but the way I use this is 1 week, I use it twice a week, Monday and Thursday, and then the following week I do it just once a week. So I really, really like this. This has made a huge difference in the hyperpigmentation that I had on my forehead. I was like staring at my skin today, and it has really worked to fade and take away that look. My skin feels super soft. Just really fresh looking when I use it. I've just been so impressed. The longer I use this, the better my skin has been getting. Again, if you've never used an acid before, they do have a lactic acid. They have a 5 and a 10%, and they have a few other acid exfoliators. I would recommend starting with those. But if you feel like you've used acids before in the past and you've had a good response, or if you just think that your skin is tough enough, what I would recommend doing, because they say to use this no more than twice a week for up to 10 minutes only. So you could get this and try it for like 2 to 5 minutes every other week and kind of build up a tolerance. Sometimes when I use it, I feel a little tingly, itchy tingly. Sometimes when I use it, I don't feel anything at all. So, you know, even with my skin, it's not sensitive, it's temperamental. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't. So it's one of those things where, like I said, if you've never used an acid before, I wouldn't recommend starting with this one. But if you think that your skin is tough enough or you have enough skin issues, I would go ahead and try it. Just kind of work up. And just know that if it starts to feel just too uncomfortable, go ahead and rinse it off. Because even if you can only use it for like 2 to 5 minutes, I think you'll still see the effects from it. So I absolutely love this. And I think it's only like $7.40. So I'm not even halfway through this bottle and I've had it for quite some time. So this video is going to end up being longer than I thought. Sorry about the rambling. Next up is another It Cosmetics product. This is their Confidence in a Cream Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream with Anti-Aging Armor Regenerative Concentrate. My skin loves this so much. It breaks my heart that this is not vegan, but until I find its vegan counterpart, I will continue to use this. There is a product that I had highly recommended to me, and I am going to try that once I am done using this and see if it works similarly, but my skin just loves this so much. And if I use something else and go back to using this, it's like night and day how my skin reacts to this. Again, I have a full review on this. We'll have that linked down below, so you can check that out if you want to see how I feel about it. But I love it. Love it. Okay, so next is the product that I was most excited for, and I'm most heartbroken because I did not do my due diligence. and I took the company's word for it, the statement that they had that Sephora put on the product. So this is from, I think it's pronounced LANEIGE. This is a K-beauty brand. This is the lip sleeping mask. It comes with like a little lip spatula so you don't have to dip your finger into it. So this is an overnight lip mask. It's kind of like those overnight face masks. This one is for your lips. So it's different than like a Vaseline or some other kind of lip balm. This is supposed to nourish and plump the lips. It says it's a berry infused overnight mask, is enriched with a berry mix complex and vitamin C, and leaves lips soft and smooth. I was so excited, you guys. I cannot even begin to tell you how upset I am. I was so excited because by the second night that I had used this, a lot of the volume that I was starting to lose in my lips was starting to come back. It's not that they're like significantly fuller or plumper, but my lips were just losing that volume to them, and they were starting to just look flat, and it didn't seem to matter what kind of lip balm or oil I used on them. They just always had this sort of like deflated look, and this really helped to like bring that natural volume back. And I'm gonna use it up because I bought it, and you know, hey, live and learn. Again, the statement on Sephora, so this is where, again, sometimes you have to do your due diligence and dig a little bit deeper and not just take your word for it. Take a company's, you know, statement at face value. Sorry, my phone. I had Sephora up on my phone and now it's taking forever to load. I mean, I'll read to you what it says. And so I felt very, very comfortable purchasing this product. But once I was Googling it, because I thought that I had seen on a blog that it was cruelty free, and I was trying to look up which one that I went through. Turns out it's not. So the statement on Sephora is that this product is dermatologist tested and recommended for all skin types. LANEIGE does not test ingredients or products on animals. Well, guess what? They sell in mainland China. So it is tested on animals. They didn't put any, you know, further explanation that except where, you know, regulatory laws require or anything like that. I felt very comfortable purchasing it when I saw that statement on Sephora. So this is where it can be tricky, and even someone who is very used to reading statements and saying, okay, like, I agree, you know, I get what they're saying, it doesn't sound shady. A company can be shady. LANEIGE is shady. It's just, you know, it's live and learn. So unfortunately, as much as I love this, I will have to go back to the drawing board and shop around and hope that I can find something else. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and use it because I've had it and I've been using it. But once I'm done with it, I will be searching for something else. If you're not cruelty free and you are curious about this, it is $20. You do not have to use a lot of it. Again, it does what it says it's going to do. Unfortunately, it's not cruelty free. So that's my lesson for y'all today. Never take what a company says at face value. Dig deeper. In fact, if I had gone to their website, I would have seen that mainland China was listed as a market that they are in. But I was shopping on Sephora and I wasn't like thinking clearly enough to do more research on this brand. So that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new and learned from my mistake. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up. Let me know down below if there are any high-end cruelty-free or vegan skincare products that you really love. What is it that you're loving? Is there anything here that you think you'd be interested in checking out at some point? I hope you all are doing really great. That's it for me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.